Alright, I think that's enough waiting around. Welcome back to Bayonetta. Bayonetta. And I think we're just gonna kick things off with the next level. Last time we fought a boss. And, hello. Welcome to you. Fought a boss, and now we've got a very unique level coming up, so let's get to it.
That bridge in these heels? I don't suppose I can call a cab to get me to the island.
Look alive, people! We have an unidentified vehicle approaching. Close the gate!
Remember how Luca was supposed to keep Cereza safe? Well, I guess he's got a tank, so it's okay. And of course, Bayonetta's a witch, so of course you can handle it. Run faster, get through the gate, shoot out a heart.
Did you see that? I told you there was nothing to worry about.
Mummy! Mummy saved us!
What?
Hello there, Cheshire.
Shit!
Mummy!
It seems your driving is on par with your journalism.
I figured I'd beat you to the
Oh
island.
snap.
But the guards had another idea, didn't they? Not really my best plan, huh?
You think you've got me figured out, don't you?
We journalists have to have some detective skills, you know? You're after a gemstone. And that stone has to be in the Ithaval Group building. I'm headed there too.
How odd. You seem to know where I'm going before I do. Yet you don't seem to know how to drive a car in a straight line.
What am I? A chauffeur?
Cheshire, do you have any idea what prolonged walking in this salty air will do to my hair?
Well, I tend to use some product when I go to the beach.
Little one, get down! Put your foot down, Cheshire. I'll take care of our pest problem.
Wonderful.
Alright.
I'm getting the distinct impression I'm not wanted on that island. But I love it when people play hard to get.
So, here we go. Let's see, what can I say here except this is a cool set piece for a level. Yeah, take that. There are two, I think there are two parts of this level. Hi, Max. Oh. Alright. This is one of the cooler set pieces for a level in this game, I would think. Of course, you do have to be careful of falling off and hitting the pavement. You don't want that. And this... there's something about the music here. This is definitely like classic Sega arcade music. I can't remember if it's supposed to be Outrun or like Super Hang On. I think Outrun. So now we're on a battle. Now we're actually on the pavement, and gotta watch out for moving cars. Like that is going to be a hazard here. And as you can see, they come by pretty fast. Oh, jeez. Double G's. There, I just got clobbered by that truck. Yeah, F-Zero's... Oh, Jesus. Alright. So, I've been doing some playing off-stream. Because I kind of wanted to work towards getting some secret weapons. I haven't done it yet. But I did try to do some shenanigans just now that did not work. Anyway, here's the other part of this level. Alright. Yeah, so now motorcycle time. Got... Basically, I just want to go fast. And then, let's see. I want to say this is Afterburner music? But I could be wrong. Because I haven't really played Afterburner. And yeah, she started the motorcycle with her middle finger. It's the magic finger, you see. So generally you do not want to hit other cars. I'm not doing a great job of that. And then you want to slide underneath these gates so that you don't get decked in the face. Now one thing I can briefly mention is that this is something that Kamiya said in his Let's Play the game. When he came up with this idea for this level, he, requested someone at Sega, like a big name, like long-time employee. I think maybe the guy who composed a lot of the music for their arcade games. He's like, hey, can I get like some Afterburner music for, for my game, for this one level? And not only did he get what he asked for, he even got special versions that hadn't really been anywhere else. Oh, geez, I hit that flaming tanker. That's cool. But he got, geez, I wish I could remember exactly what it was. Don't worry about what just happened there. But yeah, he got like special remixes that were either not ever actually released, or just not in the common versions of the games that were available. That were like out in the market or whatever the case may be. So he couldn't really decide what to do with, you know, which version of the music to put in, so he put in all of them. And what you can do is you can use the bumpers and the trigger buttons when you start the level, I think. And each one will give you a different version of the music. And I think that's really cool. Speaking of cool, my moves here are clearly not. And I think I did get a platinum for that last section, but not here. So I technically have a jump button, but I can't even imagine what I'm supposed to be using it for. Well, maybe I should have used it there. I mean, really all I'm doing is I'm holding the speed up, which is, you know, just up on the left stick. And I'm just kind of rocking back and forth on the shoot buttons. And that's it. Alright, maybe there I should have jumped, but how was I supposed to know that? Hit the wall. Alright. There we go. It's fine. Alright, that was actually damage. And I missed the jump. That's okay. I get to try again. That was kind of an awkward jump. I could have sworn that I had the right angle. Actually, let me see here. I don't have any healing items. Okay. Hopefully I won't actually die. Yeah, okay. So when I bump into stuff, it looks like I'm not actually taking damage, I'm just getting slowed down. And that's fine. Anyway, how do you feel about corkscrews? I think they're pretty neat. There we go. Easy every time.
Holy crap. For fuck's sake, that's overdoing it!
Right!
Luca,
right.
don't swear in front of the baby. This is how kids learn to swear.
I know you don't want me here, but you really could have been more subtle about it.
Alright, now it's time for beloved Mark II. Do they have another B name? Ah, the Braves. Okay. Well, if I take a single hit from any of them like that... I sure saw that one coming, didn't I? Alright. Let's try that again. Wow. Chill out. Seriously. Alright. Oh. Them bigs. God damn it. And of course, since this whole fight is taking place in Witch Time, I don't think I can activate it. Alright. Come on. Stop that. Just do a little bit of this. There we go. Not my best effort, but not the worst. I survived. You know, second time around. So 50% of the time I win 100% of the time. And that's the entire level. So on the plus side, there's no hidden missions. And that was the gate, or a gate to Paradiso. So I have some of that, but first, to rack up some bonus points. Oh, I mentioned earlier that I was trying to get some of the secret weapons. There are a couple ways to get them. There's supposed to be one weapon you get for beating the game on hard mode, and another one that you get for beating the game on the next difficulty up. It's called Non-Stop Infinite Climax, because when she goes into like boss fight mode, that's climax mode, because of course it is. But there are also some push button codes. You go to a certain spot in a certain level. I think it's like one of the payphones in chapter 2. You go there with enough money and remembrance of time. You go there with enough money and you can just buy the weapons. So off stream, I've been trying to grind up enough money to get that, to get some of those, because I would like to show it off at some point. And then the other thing is, there's one particular weapon.
Jesus. This is...
I feel like taking the Lord's name in vain in Paradiso would be bad. I don't know. Anyway, one of the weapons, you can only get it by completing 100 levels on hard mode or higher. What does it keep saying here? Oh, check. Oh, check out the clock face. 100 levels on hard mode or higher. There is no code to get that weapon otherwise. And the part that annoys me the most about it is that it's a weapon that is very much unique compared to, you know, the others. that you can unlock. Oh, wait a second, I want to get that bird. Like you can get a set of guns that's the that's, you know, kind of like Bayonetta's default guns with some extra unique properties. You can get another sword that's very similar to this one that again has some unique properties to it. Now those ones you can buy, and that's why I'm not too worried if I can't pull it off. I'm going to take this guy's tube out. Hey. Oh, he's mad. That's what's going on. I'll take this guy's weapon then. Because it's a key. Now, before I actually move on, get those. Get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure there's something hidden around here. So let's see. I mean, this is just how games work. You just hide things off the beaten path. Anyway, I'm not sure if I properly finished what I was trying to say, but the one weapon that I really do want to get to be able to show off by the time I finish this game on stream is supposed to be a very unique weapon. And I don't know if I should say what it is now or if I should just hope I get to unlock it. No, you know what? I'll say what it is now because I might not be able to show it off. And it's a set of, well, they call them gun chucks. And that right there should hopefully be enough to explain why I want to get them. I've never gotten them in any version of the game that I've played. Because beating 100 levels takes a lot of time. If you can believe that. I've gotten it to a point where I could probably do like a full playthrough, like from start to end of the prologue chapter in about 5 minutes, but even then, doing that 100 times is still like 6 hours. But then, you know, there's also the fact that I do have a cleared file, so I don't have to actually do that a full 100 times. The downside is I have no idea how many times I have done it. It's just the kind of thing that you only know when you get there. But it's got a new unique moveset that it doesn't share with any other weapon. And I really want to try it out in, you know, myself for once. I gotta find a place to put this new key. Oh, come on. I just wish that they'd put in a code for that one too, because I could handle it then. Because the other thing I've been kind of doing is grinding up money, and that means sometimes, instead of doing the prologue chapter, I've been fighting a boss. The boss that I ended up fighting or that I finished last stream with, actually. Because it turns out, if you use some shenanigans, you can get a lot of money really easily. Oh. That's a death. Oops. I got greedy there. I wanted to, you know, get some combo points, because otherwise it's just run down and, you know, stay alive. But if you want the platinum, you gotta stop to beat up some enemies along the way. And that is, not what I should have done. Oh well. I mean, look, they put all those enemies right there, and the safest thing to do is just completely ignore them. And that's one of the few times you'll see me get a stone medal for combo points. Let's see here. Alright. Alright, so clearly it wants me to connect those two paths there, but you know, I was hoping that this would lead to some other hidden treasure that I could collect, but clearly I was mistaken, and I ended up going the long way around. We'll call it the scenic route. Because, yeah, there's nothing anywhere else. Oh well. It's fine. Hey, this place looks pretty familiar. And so does that. I do not have to destroy the orb. Instead, what I have to do is, like, I'm sure that's not exactly what they were going for, but do you remember in Mario Galaxy where sometimes you'd have to... Hey, you jerk. Going to say where sometimes you would have to, gather, like, the 5 silver stars. Oh. Anyway. After being so rudely interrupted, I guess one thing I forgot about is that they put enemies in some of these chests. And... wait a second, that's just mean. Anyway, the point is you're not getting all of these key pieces without a fight. Well... Come on. just do a torture attack because I don't like dealing with these things. I mean, they're not as bad as Grace and Glory, I would say, but they're still pretty annoying. I'm pretty sure there's an extra level here. Or an extra level. A new weapon to be found here, so that's why I'm making sure to check all the corners for any hidden treasure chests that would lead me there. And hey, I saw that bird. Back, bird. You're mine. Right. No. Oh, what? It's me. I didn't realize the game expected me to pick up the key manually after putting together all of the pieces that were, you know, floating around me as I was picking them up. But okay, whatever, it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm laughing, actually. Piece. Anything down there? No. I guess we've got a new enemy type. Oh, yes, it's the boat. Angelic gunboat. What the hell do these call these things? I'm sure I'm gonna forget anyway after it tells me. Kinship. Get it? Kinship. Also, it's a missile boat. My bad. Hey, come back here. The trick is to get on top of these things and then really beat them up you know, with melee, but I guess I'll settle for take that, nerd. Oh no. Turns out I was the nerd. Ooh. I was not expecting the giant fuck-off laser beam. Can I just make it from here? Okay. The nice thing is that when they die, they actually stay there, so you can go back to them. Or so you don't, you know, run the risk of falling off automatically just because you won at combat. Of course, that doesn't mean you can't fall off on your own trying to get back, like I did. It's fine. Alright, so that was the LP right here. See, I'm really paranoid about finding all the pieces because if I can find this weapon, let me tell you, you get some really good shenanigans out of it. Anyway, I'm going to try to smash all these tentacles through the core here. It probably would not surprise you to find that hitting all of these tentacles on the way down. Oh no, I missed one. Well, it's an achievement if you can pull that off. And I did not. Oops. Oh, come on. Really? You can't attack me like that. See, this is why I'm busting out the torture attack. Wasn't even enough to finish her off, but that was, so it's fine. Take that. Alright, is that all of them? Guess so. Alright. That was closer than I would have liked. Okay. Alright, just gotta take one more peek to make sure I didn't forget anything. I mean, it really doesn't look like there's anywhere I could have missed something, but you never know. You know what? Gonna enter Gates of Hell. For two reasons.
You really want to make a deal with the devil? Relax. I'm just fucking with you.
Alright, so I want to get... let's see. I wish I could afford the parry accessory, but what I'm going to get is I'm going to get this thing called Pulley's Butterfly. And what that does is, I finally put it in action myself. I summon some butterflies to form kind of a barrier. Really convenient, actually. It slowly drains your magic, but you can dismiss them so that they stop doing that. And, yeah, you just don't take damage as long as they're around. It does have, like durability to it, but it's fine. And I guess I'll buy a lollipop while I'm here. Alright, so let's make sure I've got it equipped. Let's see, that's the one. So I'll show it off a little bit right here. So you're supposed to hold X and A on. I don't know why it's not working. What am I missing? Hold X and A to activate the effect. Depletes gauge. Well, maybe I just can't do it right now. That's fine. God damn it. See, I meant to drop down here, but... Just do a torture attack to immediately remove him as a threat. Hey, nice pure platinum medal for specifically that challenge. It has me worried that I accidentally picked the right way to go. Alright, so yeah, you can summon the butterflies. I've already dismissed them. I think you get... I think it's 5 butterflies that you get, and each one will absorb an attack for you. So it'll do in a pinch. And hopefully I'll remember to make good use of them. Oh. Damn. There I was, thinking I could be sneaky and get under the orb. Well, it's pretty cubish as far as orbs go. Looking more like voxels than anything else. Now, let's see. Sometimes these statues hide health in them. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. And my prayers are going unanswered. Jeez. Guess I'm using that lollipop. And can I make anything fun out of this? Not really. I mean, I guess I could make another lollipop, so let's do that. And what the hey, why not make some of these Bloody Rose lollipops for extra damage? I'll probably forget that I have them, but it couldn't hurt. And then I forget what these ones do, but I'm making them anyway. Yellow Moon Lollipop. Alright. Oh. Just a free barrier. Okay. That's gonna be good to know. Still no health drops, though. So I can't have nice things. Is the game gonna let... Nope. Thought the game was gonna let me get that treasure chest, but it has other ideas in mind. I guess it's just a golem. And suddenly we're fighting this thing now. So this thing is kind of like those doors, where you have to like attack the core, and then that'll like break them apart. And that hurt. Let's see. Guess I'm using another freaking lollipop right away. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. See, there we go. Except that wasn't good enough. You remember what I was saying about having the butterflies? Alright. Oh, I can't remember. Is this the really good animation? That's my favorite? I sure hope it is. Hell yeah. Gets me every single time. Bump, set, and whiff on the spike. And then just gang up and beat the shit out of it. It is easily my favorite of these demonic summon finishers. Alright, now if I'm... Damn it. Oh, I was hoping that would be next part, the last part of the LP. Get that new weapon. While that bird is there, I'm going to try to get it. You're mine. See, the trick to getting the birds is... wow, that was faster. Okay, you know what? I gotta look up where the hell this other piece is. Because it should have been in there somewhere. Old LPs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
Alright, it says here there's one at the start of the chapter, so I'm gonna, rack up my bonus points here and then go back, get that missing piece, and then we'll move on. That's what I'm feeling right now. Oh, come on. Alright, 90 points isn't bad. So I think what I'll do is I'll get a Mega and a small, and then pick up an extra 3,000 rings. Alright, so before I go to the Sea of Stars, go back, start it up again, and skip that. It says head down to the plaza with the fountain and head right. So that should be easy enough to do. Unless you do that, unless you get impatient. Alright, so there's the fountain. Yeah, there it is. That's the piece. There we go. Alright, so I'm really glad that when I am missing these pieces, I'm missing them at the very beginning. That is really good for me personally. So now we can go here. Of course, I'm going to turn it in.
Another LP? Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into shape for you.
Oh, hey. If I didn't know better, I'd say that's the Rite of the Valkyries. What if I told you that that's actually supposed to be a hint about what weapon you're going to get from this LP? I mean, they all are, to be honest.
On a good one this time. Ooh, you rarely get to lay eyes on this one, I tell you what.
So meet Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore. Now, it's my understanding that Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore here is actually named after a character in Apocalypse Now, which I've only seen once. Yeah, the second one is spicy. I do get the free one, so I can equip one of them on, you know, either my hands or my feet, so it's fine. And yes, the kick glitch. That is what I wanted to do, or what I was wanted to talk about. It's a really good glitch. It's been helping me grind money on my other file really fast. So as soon as I get a chance, I'll show off what it looks like. But I feel like the game is going to throw me into a fight, like, right away.
I've been there before.
I guess we'll see. Right now, Bayonetta is having flashbacks.
Jean? Cereza? The little one?
Wonder what that's all about. Well, that's a little awkward. Ew.
Tentacles? Why did it have to be tentacles?
I understood that reference. Yep, just as I thought. We're getting thrown into a battle right away, so let me clear out these clowns who are making a fool out of me, I guess, as clowns are wont to do. Oh, come on. Let me get you with my freezy kicks. Jeez, hold still, honestly. By the way, the ice skates freeze. I'm pretty sure I covered that last time. Wow, rude. Well, not the most glorious of battles there, but okay, it's fine. We're nice enough to put like those pots there for me to break, and I don't think they were nice enough to actually let me go where they are. Unless I can just jump through something. Well, that's rude. There were health pickups. There's a health pickup in one of them. I guess I just don't get it. Oh, never mind. I did get it. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about the Kilgore kicks that Chachi mentioned. So let's see here. I believe what I need to do is I need to have the Durga on... Oh. Oh, well that's loud in my head. Thank you, Elegant Frost, for the raid. Whew. I might have to figure out how to balance the audio on that. It's fine. Anyway, what am I doing here? I'm putting the Durga on feats on one set. Then Kilgore has to go on feats on the other set. And let's see, just for fun, we'll do Scarborough Fair. Bayonetta's going well. Thank you for asking. Alright. So here's how this works. There's a combo where you do a lot of rapid kicks. It's the 4 punches and a kick combo. So let's just show off what that looks like normally. So you see there, a few rockets come out of there. That's pretty good. Nope, nope. Thank you. Now, here's how the glitch works. What you do is you start that same combo with the claws on your feet and one set. And then you can switch to your other loadout as soon as the kicking starts. And then what happens is, hopefully you can see it there, a whole lot of rockets come out. It's supposed to be up to 12 rockets instead of 3. A lot more explosions that time. And that is, it turns out, really, really good for raising your combo counter and your combo multiplier. So, on top of doing like a ton of damage, it is right. I mean, you know what? It survived being ported to the PS3, it survived being ported to the Wii U, it survived being ported to the Switch. At this point, it is a feature, not a bug. I'll try not to abuse it. But now that I have Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore, that is something I can do whenever whenever I want. But I'm going to mess around with it on my hands. Go back to that, and yeah, go back to that as well. Because I kind of want to show off what it's like to use it normally. So when you use it normally, it's big, slow attacks that do heavy damage. It's really cool. Swing them around like big, heavy tonfas or something. It's neat, but admittedly, I generally prefer faster weapons. So I don't use them too much, like in their intended capacity. I'm mostly just keeping them around for the glitch. But it is really fun to just, you know, set off a rocket in an angel's face. Alright, so that's one more. I gotta find a couple more of these gears. I guess they're right there. Don't really have to try very hard. Last one's probably going to be right there. Anyway, doing that glitch works really, really well on boss fights, where all of your attacks are Wicked Weave attacks. Because you'll also get like a ton of kicks, like giant Wicked Weave kicks out of him. Two, three. Oh, rude.
Too late. Too late.
There we go. Anyway, obviously the most effective way to use it is to get an enemy into Witch Time and then bust out the move. Anything else hiding around here? Probably not. I think with that I found all of the regular weapons in the game. I'm just going to double check to make sure I don't have to like find anything else. Nope. All good. Alright, cool. Now let's just turn the whole dang place around. Is that good? That's probably fine. I'm sure if I don't go that way, or go another way, it will lead me to an Alfheim, and oops. Okay. That's what it wants me to do. It wants me to do a double jump like that. Alright, it's fair. Bird got away, I'm just gonna let it go. I know that's extremely not the way I've been doing it every time I've encountered a bird, but well, it's my playthrough, my rules. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. Jeez, just chill for a second. I don't like the way it disappeared, but okay. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel at least a little bad for just finishing off the final enemy of a battle with just the regular gunshots, but whatever. Once again, I'm not here to impress. I'm here to have fun. Get through the game. I guess I ran out of butterflies already. And again. And now I don't even have the magic to summon more, so... Thanks, Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore. Did I get to finish talking about how the weapon is named after a character from Apocalypse Now? Because I know I started talking about it. If you have not seen the movie, he's the guy who says that he likes the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory. Let's ignore these. And of course, the piece of music from the LP was Ride of the Valkyries, because something he likes to do in the movie is when he's piloting an attack helicopter, he likes to blare Ride of the Valkyries over the speakers to scare the shit out of the enemy. And that's about all of the trivia I can provide for you at this time. This guy's getting really annoying. I think I am going to do the glitch. So let's see. Well, the other part of the glitch to make it work is that you have to have one of the faster weapons. So like the Scarborough Fair or the Onyx Roses. You have to have those equipped in the hand slot for your claw weapons. You can see how quickly it just chews through this guy's head. Just like that. Just like that. That's why I was hoping not to lean on it too heavily. I got a platinum for combo. That's not right. That's probably fine. So you do have to kind of time... Yeah, you do have to time your jump across. It's just going to keep on spinning, and wow, okay. Alright, well, that worked out well enough. And then I think you have to time your exit the same way. Try not to look down, I guess. Oh. More of you. Okay. Just 2 lasers to finish me off. Just okay. Iframes. Who ever heard of that? Iframes are for cowards, I guess. Hey, don't do that. What's going on around here? Had enough of this bullshit. Oop, I got the timing. But sometimes you just feel like finishing things off with the The charge slash attack. Alright, is that going to extend my meter? No, the last one did. Of course. Where do I go from here? Is this just like a side thing? Maybe it was. I guess it was. And these things are going to come to life, and then I'm going to die, and it's going to be very sad again. Huh? I guess I'm using my other healing item. At least it's over half my health. Just ignore all of these. Get the bird that's right there. Okay, this one has to come to life. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to be wrong about that kind of thing, but... Okay. There we go. I knew it would happen sooner or later. These two really need to settle down. Anytime now. What? Do this. Probably going to be just shy of enough to finish it off. Okay. More shy than I expected it to be honest. Hey, I made it work anyway. Pick those up, why not? Meanwhile, in the human world...
What happened to Mummy?
Well, you see, she just went to look for something, that's all. I can't believe that witch, placing a poor helpless child under her spell. If she did anything to this little girl's parents, I swear.
Mommy.
No need to cry.
Just like a
Get you
little
to your mom
kid
in
to
no
just
time.
randomly trip over nothing.
Here, I've got some candy if you want.
What is this? It's yummy.
I don't know. It's candy. Strawberry, I think?
Hey, Kitty, I've got some yummies. Would you like some?
Is that cat your friend?
Yes, he is. His name is Cheshire. He's cute, isn't he?
Cheshire. What a stupid name. Well, so much for taking the highway. That just means we're gonna have to find something else.
Little Cereza here has not had the opportunity to learn about taking candy from strangers.
All I have to figure out is what to do about you. So, Cerecita, that woman's really your mom?
Uh-huh. My mummy is strong, and she protects me from scary monsters.
Monsters? I don't think you know who the real monsters are. Huh?
Yeah, you know what? It always did kind of bother me how much stick there was on the lollipop compared to how much candy there was. There's hardly anything there. Like, what the heck? Anyway, how do you feel about spike hallways? Because we're getting more of those. And, cool, my timing was perfect there. And the only pickups it's giving me are magic. Great. Just what I needed. Radon, help me out here.
No matter how much you ask, I'm not putting a chainsaw on your arm. So what do you want?
Alright, I don't have much in the way of money, do I? Wow. Accessories, I don't know why I bothered checking, because I already knew I couldn't afford anything. Well, I'll just buy the limits. Can I afford anything else? No. Any techniques that I haven't bothered with. I don't really use them, so no. Okay. Let's take one of these and use it. So I'll feel a little better about this sure to be upcoming fight. How did you manage to grab me? You're at the magic pixel. That's just rude. Alright, so there's kind of a gimmick to this room, and it's that the more you beat up these golden liquid angels, the more this place fills up with water. Stop that. Look at that. Now it's got enough water that I can run around underneath the surface. Any fun things hiding around? Just a rude snake monster. Extremely rude. Okay. I don't feel like dying right now, so... Usually the trick with these things is if you shoot them enough, they'll get stunned and then they'll drop to the ground. And that doesn't seem to be happening here, so... I don't know what's going on. Probably because it's made of water. Or not. Who knows? God, there are more of you? Where the hell are you? There you are. Luckily, the regular Kilgore kicks are pretty decent at dealing some damage. Alright, so now... Let's see here. Do I know where I'm going? Do I know where I'm going? I guess there. No? I actually can't tell. Well, it seems like as good a place as any, but... What the heck? I guess one of the disadvantages of just mashing my way through fights is is that I forgot where it wanted me to go. 'Cause I'm sure it pointed the camera at my destination. Is it up there? Maybe it's up there. No, that's just a regular old outcropping. Oh, you know what? It really is just right back there. Okay. I think. Yeah. I knew I'd get it eventually. Sea of Stars, huh? Missed some secret missions. Took some item use penalties, stone medal, whatever. Stone award. I've been awarded no points, and may God have mercy on my soul, I suppose. I'm having a hell of a time with this. This is about as perfect as it gets. Oh, well, so much for that. Ooh, if only I'd waited for that bonus one to come in there, I could have gotten big scores. Anyway, the nice thing about these is that Rodan has a limit of how many of each item you can pick up, but through the bonus game, you can go above and beyond that limit. So take that, Rodan. I think I got time for one more level. Ooh, actually, this is going to be a boss fight, so definitely going to do it. Don't have the money to buy anything meaningful, so let's just keep on rolling.
Don't panic. I'm here. There's no need to worry about a thing.
Well, goodbye, Luca and Cereza. Psych.
Get them, Mommy, get them!
Mommy.
Can't you see? Mommy's fighting the bad monsters for us. Mister, if you don't open your eyes, you'll miss everything. Look at these.
Remember, all this time, Luca thought that Bayonetta killed his father. But what really happened was he just couldn't see. He couldn't see the angels that were attacking her and, well, really, his father. Take that guy out, except I didn't finish him, but it's okay. Oh, yes. Now those angel weapons are kind of fun. And, Actually, one of the secret weapons that you can get, that one's probably the hardest to get naturally. Gives you like a permanent version of angel weapons. But you need like 10 million halos to pull it off. Anyway, no smooches for Luca.
What the hell is that thing? Cerecita, this is way too dangerous.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap, this is one of those cutscenes where if you hold the buttons, one of the face buttons, you can get a free bonus from a lollipop, but I completely forgot. That's just rude.
Well, Kitty, what do you think we should do? He's hurt you, has he? Well, we can't be having that now, can we?
Oh, here we go.
Let's rock, baby!
Can't say I'm a fan of what's going on here with this design. I'm getting very powerful xenomorph vibes from it. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Ew. Gross. This is, unless I'm misremembering things, this is probably like the grossest of the boss fights. Oh. And that was close. Way closer than I would have liked. Gotta heal up again. again with the magic slice and gross. I guess now we're doing the escape again. Oh, that's good enough. I guess falling is fine as long as you don't get caught. Oh. Come on. Let's got the final attack in. Punch some more chunks of rock. So that's what. Oh! Almost fell for it. That would have been embarrassing. I'm really cutting it close there with these saw blade defenses, but it's okay. We've got this. I don't like the looks of that, but where the hell can I go? Take it head on. Now it's time for the demon centipede. Just barely made it to the max bonus. Which is just purely for money.
How about now? Still not enough. You can go another round, can't you? The Lumen Sage.
Oh, guess it's time for some lore.
Best friends. I suppose one of them is an adult, so they should be okay.
Bayonetta, please don't swing the kitty doll around by its tail. That's probably not good for it. Alright, so let's see here. From looking over the, chapter list on my completed file, I think the way it goes is after this is one level, and then the next boss fight would be the one after that. Let's see though, so how long have I been at this? It says here about an hour and a half, so Hmm. I think I can go for it. Yeah. We'll have some extra fun in the broken sky. Yeah. Let's do it. Also, a second is... You know, now that I'm looking at...
Excuse me, sir. May I have
Stream.
my glasses back?
Huh? Oh,
Looking kind of
yeah.
darker
Here
than
you go.
usual.
Cereza, how did you get such magical glasses?
The glasses aren't magic, silly. I can see the monsters without them.
Monsters? Not quite.
Hopefully that's just my laptop looking
So,
weird.
has Bayonetta, I mean your mom, been fighting these big bad monsters for a long time?
Mummy is a witch, and witches protect people and are very strong. When I grow up, I'll be strong too, and I'll protect my mummy.
Wait, you think witches do what? Oh, forget it. No point in arguing with a little kid. I'll manage on my own.
Don't try to shatter her
sure you
dreams,
will.
Luca.
Mummy!
Shit.
You never cease to amuse me, Cheshire. I suppose that's your next target?
Look at
This
him
is
trying to
yours,
act all
little
cool.
You didn't cry while I was gone, did you?
Nope.
Good.
Bayonetta, no matter how I ask, no matter how many times, you always say the same thing.
Come now, Kitty. You know it
A
was all just...
misunderstanding. You're so stubborn, you know that? My father, he was a journalist too. In fact, he was twice the man I could ever hope to be. He was obsessed with one case his entire career. A case so bizarre it took over his life. They could have made a movie of the details. The followers of darkness, the Umbra Witches, and their light world counterparts, the Lumen
Movie,
Sages,
huh?
controlling
Well, what about a
everything
video
with a
game?
power
Could they
known
have
as
made one of those?
The eyes of the world. Then, the light and dark clans suddenly disappeared from their medieval home in Europe. You may be familiar with the town. You're standing in it. Welcome to Vigrid, 500 years later.
500 years.
Each clan, working at the behest of the powers that be, sought to lead their fractured world towards peace. They both possessed an eye said to have the power to create history that they used to oversee the world. However, their spirit of cooperation did not last, for amongst them, a pair of young star-crossed lovers conceived a child that sent the clans on a path to ruin. The woman was thrown in jail, and the man exiled from his clan. However, the child remained with the Umbra, raised as a black sheep even amongst the darkness. Since the balance between light and dark had been lost, both clans spiraled into decay. Legend had it that the two eyes could be united to control reality itself. And this legend fueled ambition and desire, leading to a myriad of battles between the clans. In fact, it led to their mutual destruction. My father was mocked for buying such a fairy tale. However, I believed his story, and I believe it more than ever now that I've found you. The memory of the clan lingers on, despite the passing of 500 years. What on earth was my father searching for? And why did he have to die for it? I have to discover the truth with my own eyes. That's why I haven't given up my chase for it. Or you.
I guess this is
the
everything you need to know about the story cutscene. Just all of it, all at once.
If he isn't selling out in the open, it means we're going to have to acquire it by other means. And that starts by sneaking onto that jet.
Just all the plot, just there you go. Well, at least there's also this cute little bit.
Mummy, are you looking for something?
I am.
How did you lose it?
Little one, do you have anything you really like? Something really important to you?
Yes, this. I love it.
Where did you get this?
You gave it to me, Mummy, for my birthday.
When you love something, never lose it. Understand, little one? You must keep it safe, close to your heart.
They did a really good job of getting Cereza to behave like a real little kid, considering the circumstances. I think that's neat. That too. I'm pretty sure that's because they got an actual kid. I might be misremembering. But whatever the exact circumstances may be, they got a great performance, I think. And, you know, a performance unlike me just falling through the floor there. I had to get that piece of heart. Actually, come to think of it, that sure is weird how it looks to be some kind of wicked weave, but I'm not the one doing that. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. What am I seeing here? Meki Bandori? Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, free red hot shot. Well, alright. Oh, shit. There's another treasure chest right there and I missed it. That was, oh, the magic flute. Alright. Magic flute, I kind of skipped over the info text there. But you just use those for instant damage. I've never used one before. I'm sure if things got really bad, I could, hey, it looked like my dragon. What the hell is going on here? So rude. Rescued the bird. At least there's that. Silver metal. Fine. Alright. Suddenly we're playing Saints Row 3 now. You again. Jeez. Already hit the warning for health. Come on. Get this over with. Can't say I'm too happy about how close I'm cutting it with these dodges, but, well, it's like they say, any battle you walk away from is a good one. Pretty sure they say that. There we go. No sweat. Oh, sure, I'll take that. Why not? Now, let's see. I think there are actually things over there? Yeah. Another piece of heart, and if I can get to the other side over across the way, I'm pretty sure that's another item just waiting for me. I gotta figure out how to get there. Maybe I won't be able to get there. Oh wait, right there. Oh. Just gonna try one more time, like legit. Okay, it really looks like there should have been an item hiding over here, but I guess I was mistaken. Hold on. I don't think I really need help, but thank you for the offer. Let's see. I don't trust the way that this door is moving. There we go. Just take care of... Oh, there we go. Or the other time I'll get a stone medal for combo points. Anyway.
Why so glum? Something troubling you? Only your constant fretting over my state of affairs. I've no time to play games with you. No need to take out your stress on me, Bayonetta. It's clear you're worried for the girl.
Well, it's about time we had one of these fights again.
Where she is, now. My, aren't we attached to our precious little one? Do you like it when she calls you Mummy? You're absolutely delusional. If I leave her, he'll never shut up about it. And his whining is twice as irritating as anything the child could muster. You've quite the tongue when it comes to curling round the truth. And what about you? What are you hiding? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these might mean something to you. I've no need for worthless junk.
Oh, that's a shame.
I am well aware of my task, but you
My guy, we're trying to have a moment here.
need your help. It seems your little friend is gone forever.
That's a pretty slick maneuver, though.
Fill them. Fill your eyes with hatred. Accept your violent fate. Accept it, and earn the left eye. Prove you deserve it.
It's just basic magic, it's fine. And she made the ice spear out of the rain droplets, so... Alright, here we go. Round 3 against Jean. I guess I still have that angel weapon. Well, not anymore. Now her moves have gotten better, and she can still do counters, and that's always cool. If you want to activate Witch Time on her, you basically have to dodge at the last second, at the last moment. It is a big health bar, but it should be fine. I do wish I could afford the counter accessory though. Man, that would sure come in handy here. Oh, I see. So, to activate Witch Time, you have to dodge her Wicked Weave attacks. That's what's happening here. And then I think you can get away with it if you do a Bat Within dodge. No, don't summon a motorcycle here, that's rude. I don't have that power. That's what I thought. Oh, come on. Oh, that combo's the worst. That's why I wish I had the counter, because then I could just, you know, break free from it. Kick battle. Glorious. Hey. I want to play swords. I can do that too. Ooh. Oh. Don't like that. Well, that's a good way to finish things off, though.
Cereza.
Alright. I've never played God Hand myself. I have seen
Not yet.
a Let's
She
Play
isn't
of it
ready.
once upon a time. Oh, that's right. That's kind of how it would look when you do, like, I remember now. I get it. It took a second, but I finally understood the reference. I mean, I don't remember the character specifically, but I do vaguely remember the concept of pummeling enemies.
Where are you? Little one, can you hear me?
Mommy! Mommy!
Oh, thank goodness. She was safe the whole time.
Cereza!
Mommy! I was so scared!
No crying now, little one. You know the rules. No cockroaches or crying babies. Time to go, little one. Hold on tight, okay?
Okay.
Alright, what's the hell is going on? I got a little distracted. I got an alert on my phone. Oh, so yeah, this is a kind of a new twist on the Protect Cereza battles. So what I have to do now is I have to put her down, and then I can start attacking the enemies. But just like last time, if they happen to like attack the barrier that Cereza's in, it won't actually count against me, so I don't have to worry too much about it. What I do need to worry about is my health. Thank you. But what distracted me there was I got a series of text messages. I'm gonna get real world here for a moment. I don't know if you've heard about what's going on in Northern California, but basically, once again, things are on fire. Yeah, there are power outages. There is a fire that's burning right now. It's about like 40 miles away, give or take. So, to that end, I'm pretty okay. The fact that I'm streaming here should be a sign that I'm also okay. But I saw a glimpse of an alert on my phone that said something about evacuation orders. I'm still fine. Don't worry about that. It was for other communities, but other communities now have to evacuate as well. So, you know, things are just grand. Wait a second, bro. The worst thing, I don't know if you've been able to hear, if you've seen like the news reports on the fire that's going on right now around here, but so the gist of it, I should, to start from the beginning, is that since the power company out here, PG&E, since they've been kind of negligent, shall we say, with maintaining their power lines. Yeah, exactly. They've been neglecting their infrastructure. So now there's a chance for, the power lines to get blown over, and the resulting sparks could start a fire, and that's why they've just shut off the electricity altogether. It's bullshit. That's my hot take. Anyway, what happened with this fire is that they didn't shut off all the lines. Like, there are lines for providing power directly to people's houses, and then there are, like, larger, like, transmission lines, I think they call them. So they shut off the lines to the people's houses, but they didn't shut off these supposedly sturdier transmission lines. And then, well, the winds happened, and those lines that did not get shut off, well, something happened, and they started a fire anyway. So, they've done just a bang-up job of handling this whole mess that they've created for themselves. Yeah, that was an article that was going around, I think in the LA Times, that because they had shut off the power, some people in some communities did not receive the mandatory evacuation notice, which is just a complete shit show. Yeah, I believe they should be held responsible. Just for every bit of it. 'Cause it is bad. It is so bad. So anyway, that's the fire that's going on now. That's them. This whole power shutoff thing was their best plan for dealing with extreme fire conditions that we're supposed to be seeing right now. And it still didn't work, so frankly, I have no idea how they're going to survive this. Honestly, I hope that they don't. Just friggin' nationalize the power company I guess it doesn't count as nationalizing it if it's not run by the national government. But, yeah, I mean, just take these for-profit greedy bastards out of it. Anyway, I said I wanted to do this boss battle, because it's already been over 2 hours, but the boss battle's quick, so let's get that out of the way. Take out my anger at this real-world situation on this video game angel of whatever the hell. This is a neat boss. I just forget its name.
It's okay, little one. I'll be right back.
Relying upon the unreliable? Got it in one.
Another talkative type. I don't think I've got time to entertain your blather. I'd much rather hear it straight from your boss.
I just love how sassy Bayonetta is. Now them's fighting words.
The witch hunts.
Alright, well. Surf's up. This is the set piece for this boss, and it's rad as hell. There might be some jokes to make about how, as a Californian, I'm now in my natural elements, but I don't surf. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the idea is just go around to its big old friggin' legs and smash those angel faces. And when he dives deep into the water like that, you're better off just going in a straight line. Let's see, I already got those side. That side. Another one down. Alright, let's see what our fancy move is now. Ooh, Spider Town. Now this is a Halloween spirit. So I believe, yes. I mean, it is basically just Phantom from Devil May Cry. It's true. And I fucked it up already. Anyway, the idea there is to just... is to force the boss here, Recipientia, to go towards not Phantom. To use the stick and mash the Y button. Sometimes he'll try to break free from your grip, and then you just clock him in the head. Take that, nerd. Right, so... Okay. That thing I said about going in a straight line, forget it. Apparently what he really does is he goes in the direction you're heading, so as soon as you see the thing, the change in the water, just go the other way. That's the real trick. You can also time it to, get the dodge and, get an extra pip of magic. If you're into that kind of thing. Let's see here. I feel like I smashed that leg pretty good, so let's see here. Get to a situation where you're vulnerable, boss. That's all I'm asking here. And you know what? I should be attacking its face, that's right. Alright. Got some witch time. Get a fireball to the face. This is fine. Come on. Now you're gonna be right there. Alright. Oop. I didn't dodge that right. Didn't get that one either. This is fine. Ooh, that's bad. Oops. Alright, well, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I got this. It's not like I'm gonna have to start all the way over. Probably. Yeah. Dodged too early, that's fine. And those kicks did not do anything at all. I mean, look, we're practically right back where I was already. Right. And there we go. There we go. You're not going to get me with the claw swipes. Oh hey, I maxed out my combo multiplier by the way. Bosses are good for that. Alright. Settle down, buddy. Ooh. You crunch. You munch. Now it's time for the next phase, which is also totally gnarly. Except I think I'm too close, so I can't see what's going on. That's fine. Everything is working as intended. Me not dodging is not intended. Okay, close. Oops. And I got by the claws. No. And the fireball. That's not ideal. Alright, now it's doing... Okay. Hey, you can't go back like that. Hey. There we go. Waiting for those damn kicks. Could have finished that off in that last cycle, I think. Alright, buddy. I'm right there. Here we go. Spider looking a lot bigger now. I gotta feed the little ones, you know? Oof. Of course, its head is still there, so you know it's going to talk some more.
I have no idea why you would want this stone. It would look absolutely terrible on you. Much too flashy. Welcome aboard, Cheshire.
Oh, fucking hell!
Mommy!
I told you I'd be right back.
Luca, what did I say about swearing in front of the
You'll
kids?
be, you know, flying this thing. I'm a bit occupied at the moment.
Well, so much for the subtle approach. You might as well have speakers on this thing blaring Ride of the fucking Valkyries.
Hey,
Come now, we're VIPs.
I talked about that.
You know, nothing says you've made it in life like a private helicopter.
Then welcome aboard Air Luca, Flight 001. This is your captain, Luca, speaking. Fasten your safety belts, as this may be a bumpy flight.
Alright, so... Prudence, huh? Yeah. Okay, so I did the good combos. I did it relatively fast. I just took too much damage and died that one time. But yeah, alright. I think that's going to be it for today. Let's see, what did that say? It was chapter 13? So there's actually not a whole lot left to the game. I want to say like maybe 4 levels, 4 chapters. And at least one of them is going to be a boss fight. So, shooting gallery didn't go super well. So I think that's going to do it for today. Just looking ahead at my schedule for the next week. It looks like I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, I'm off on Halloween. So I think what would be cool would be to try to finish the game on Halloween. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take Wednesday off for myself. And then Thursday, we'll do these final few chapters. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for spending your Saturday evenings, or this particular Saturday evening, I should say, with me in this game. And I look forward to watching you, to doing this again later. Yeah, all right.